the river, down the highway, through the cradle of the Civil War. I'm going to Graceland, Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee, and I'm going to Graceland. Poor boys and pilgrims with families, and we are going to Graceland.
I mean, I think that Graceland, the song Graceland, is exactly the same as the song Hearts and Bones. I mean, it is the continuation of the same story. It's the exact same subject matter. And one is kind of a cult, you know, favorite, and the other one won a Grammy for Record of the Year. It's the track, it's the rhythm section.
As if I'd never noticed the way she brushed her hair from her forehead. And she said, losing love is like a window in your heart. Everybody sees you're blown apart.
And it's about a reconciliation with a big event in the life, losing love. And the setting of Elvis Presley's home, it's like a pilgrimage for people.
Some people have made a connection between the South African sounds on the Graceland album, from people like Ladysmith Black Mambazo, and the vocal group Simon heard back in the 50s.
Well, I think Ladysmith Black Mambazo has that sound. A cappella, three-chord a cappella groups. I mean, except Black Mambazo has it to such a sophisticated degree that it would be a super doo-wop group. And it was 10 members, and the usual group is 4 or 5 people.
Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. People say she's crazy, she got diamonds on the soles of her shoes. Well, that's one way to lose these walking blues. Diamonds on the soles of her shoes. She was physically forgotten, but then she slipped into my pocket with my car keys. She said, you've taken me for granted because I please you, wearing these diamonds. And I could say, ooh, as if everybody here would know what I was talking about. As if everybody here would know exactly what I was talking about. I'm talking about diamonds on the soles of a shoe.
The inspiration for Graceland came from Black South Africa. On previous solo albums, Simon had worked with South American musicians, with reggae bands in Jamaica, and with an a cappella gospel group. And in 1984, a friend gave him a tape of Mbakanga, or township jive music from Soweto.
I always say that it reminded me of mid-50s rock and roll, which it did, but there's something else, there's something more to it. Something that's indefinable about music that one responds to or doesn't. I found it very easy music to sing along with, to listen to have in my life. Towards the end of the summer, I began to think that it would be good to record if I could find the group. I didn't know who the group was. It turned out to be the Boyoyo Boys from Soweto. But then I had to go on this search to trace the record and to trace the group, because I was just given a copy of a cassette. It wasn't a record, or it didn't have a label, didn't have any information on it. It just said Gumboots Accordion Jive Hits Volume 2.
I was having this discussion in a taxi heading downtown, rearranging my position on this friend of mine who had a little bit of a breakdown. I said, hey, you know, breakdowns, common breakdowns go, so what are you gonna do about it? That's what I'd like to know. You don't feel you could love me, but I feel you could.
So that's when I began, that's the first time I had the thought that it would be fun to record. And then from there, Warner Brothers put me in touch with Hilton Rosenthal, who was the producer of this group Jaluka, now disbanded. But Jaluka was a racially mixed group in South Africa that had attained considerable popularity. I went there to record with these three groups: the Boyoyo Boys, who were on Gumboots, Tawe Matsecha, the group that's on The Boy in the Bubble, and General Sharinda and the Gaza Sisters, the group that is the backing and the vocalists on what became I Know What I Know.
It's a turnaround jump shot, it's everybody jump start, it's every generation throws a hero up the pop charts. Medicine is magical and magical is art. Think of the boy in the bubble and the baby with the babbling heart. And I believe these are days, lasers in the jungle, lasers in the jungle somewhere. Staccato signals of constant information, a loose affiliation of millionaires and billionaires and baby. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is the long distance call. She moved so easily, all I could think of was sunlight. I said, aren't you the woman who was recently given a Fulbright? She said, don't I know you from the cinematographer's party? I said, who am I to blow against the wind? I know what I know, I'll say what I've said. You come and we go, that's the thing that I do in the back of my head. I know what I know, I'll say what I've said. You come and we go, that's the thing that I do in the back of my head. I know what I know.
The first commercial success from this cross-cultural collaboration came with the single You Can Call Me Out.
A man walks down the street, he says, why am I soft in the middle now? Why am I soft in the middle? The rest of my life is so hard. I need a photo opportunity. I want a shot of redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon grave.
The character, Al, he's very, very self-involved. He's, you know, he's wondering why he's soft in the middle and the rest of his life is so hard. You know, he wants photo opportunity, he wants a shot at redemption. Don't want to end up a cartoon in a cartoon graveyard. And when I was writing, I was thinking, who is this? Who this is? Well, of course, I realized, well, it's me. It's my worst, it's my worst fears about me.